What's up guys, WyWyGuy here, and I'm coming out with you with a brand new video. Now, today we're going to be talking about making your own Minecraft server, that's right. Now, you're going to look around at this and you're going to be overwhelmed with all these command blocks, but don't worry, we'll get to explaining them all. But for now, you just need to witness the glory, alright? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give myself a command, and I'm going to say, scoreboard players, tag WyWyGuy renew as registered. Now, I'll explain what that does in a second, but you'll see I'm frozen here in place, and that pops up. We get this beautiful blue and white message with this here, and you can look at that on your own. I'll put the server IP in the description, along with another link which I'll mention later. Definitely use that server IP to check out our server, because it would really appreciate it, because we have worked really hard on this for the last couple of days. Now the official thing will be starting on Friday, the June, whatever the Friday after June, whatever this day is. Friday around 4 o'clock. So make sure you are ready to go, and you have tried to start registering. Then we will be accepting all the responses as soon as possible. Now, to explain what's going on there, we have two separate functions. Now this I'll explain at a later date in a separate video, although I will mention in this video what it is later. Don't worry, we're getting to everything. I know it's overwhelming. So first, this over here is the timer blocks, alright? Now you'll notice there's a structure block over here set up to create this. That's because we're planning on creating more and more rows of these, one row for each player. Now this row here is the default row that actually doesn't work for any specific player, but you can see we have them lined up for whoever is next to register, which will probably be me or Porter. Now, this one I'm going to show you how it works. This command block repeats itself all the time, but it's only needed once, because technically, since it's already worked, we could delete it, but it's there. And what it's doing is it's creating the player, which we have named here username, their own fake scoreboard, alright? And we'll use that for their timer. But it's each person's individual scoreboard. But you can't see it, you don't know what's going on there, it's just kind of all happening below what you see as happening. But it is there, I promise you. Then, what happens? It's constantly testing for whoever you are, in this case, username. And as you can see at the bottom, it's saying we can't find username, and therefore all these green blocks are not occurring. I still need to change that. Man, we're still in kind of the testing phase of these, so don't judge me for all my mess-ups. I've actually had to re-record this multiple times, but don't worry, I'm going to get it right this time. So, it's testing for the person. Let's say this is WyWyGuy. It would say, oh, we found him. He is on the server. So we'll go to this next block. That fake scoreboard I told you about earlier that this creates, it's going to add 1 point to that every tick. Now, for those of you who don't know, 20 ticks in 1 real second. So you do the calculations, in 1 hour, there are 72,000 ticks. So what this block is saying is every 72,000 ticks, which is 1 hour, every time the scoreboard reaches 1 hour, which you don't know happens, it resets that scoreboard, so it starts counting up again and gives you, well, it makes sure you're still there, and then it gives you 1 point for the hour scoreboard. And as soon as someone gets a point, it's going to show up on the right hand side. Now this structure block, as I said before, we reset it in, and then we just go through the structure blocks and replace username with whatever your username is, which you give that to us when you register using our Google form. It's really awesome. You should definitely check it out. And on Friday, register and we'll accept you in and get a head start above everyone else, because this is a really good server and it's a lot of fun. So definitely check out the IP in the description. I'll be mentioning that a few more times just in case you forget. Now this over here, this is what was happening to us on the surface that I was showing you. This is the nut has registered. Now these three command blocks here with the little circle ones, they act individually. Each one is just constantly happening. And these ones all act in a chain, but they all work together to do the same thing. So first what happens is this one is teleporting anyone without the has registered tag to this position looking at a certain place. That's why we couldn't move, because it's constantly teleporting us there. This one gives us instant health 24/7, so we can't die. And this one makes it so we can't be hungry. It gives us saturation, so we're not hungry. And this line of command blocks, what happens is it starts over here. and we have another fake scoreboard like before, except for this one's not for an individual player. This one is for the timer, I guess, on the words. It's for the words. So it's saying every tick, add 1 point to that timer. Then after 100 ticks, aka 5 seconds, these things are going to happen. First, it's going to make sure that someone without the has registered tag exists. Then it's going to give them this, which this is the chat, the link in the chat. And I'll explain how that works later. The other link I mentioned at the beginning of this video that'll be in the description is a link to the proper syntax for this stuff, so you can get it right or do your own. And then this is the big blue word that says TechCraft, our server name. This is the subtitle saying created by me and Porter. Now, the proper syntax for this, let me make sure I'm right command block. So the chat is going to be a tell block command. The middle screen stuff is going to be a title command, but I'll explain that later. So it's saying tell everyone without the has registered tag the text of welcome, please register by clicking this message, and then the color is going to be white, it's not going to be bold, it's going to be underlined, and this is the most important part to make it a link. It's called click event. Now you can hear my dogs. That's nice. It's called click event, and what happens is it basically means the event that happens when you click on it. And the action of that is that it's an open URL, and the value of that is the link, and that is the link that it takes you to, which is actually a bit link, and then it redirects you, but that doesn't really matter. Then this is a little bit more simpler, thank goodness. This is the title command. It says for everyone without the tag, aka just the people frozen in time. It says TechCraft, and the color is dark blue, and it's bold. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Just don't forget all these quotation marks. Those are really important. That's why it wasn't working before. So this is the same thing. It just says the text is created by important by. Pretty simple stuff. So yeah, what's happening over here is we are trying to create custom command blocks. So like we get /rulebook, and what happens then is it'll come up instead of this. It's going to come up with like a link to the rule book and stuff. So we're working on that. But as soon as we figure that out, I will make a video about that, possibly. Or maybe not. I might. Probably. Look for a video in the future. Definitely be subscribed. Definitely comment your ideas. Like this video, because usually the only one liking it is me, which is sad. Subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on this server, TechCraft. It's really fun, and I'd love to see you guys joining by seeing this video. That would make me really happy, because then I know I'm not making these videos for no apparent reason. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.